Hi, I'm David Fortier with Firearms News Magazine, and we are here at the 2020 SHOT Show at 1791 Holsters. Okay, so you've got something that's new and exciting, where basically you can custom mold the holster to your pistol. Okay, what's your new product called? Can you show us how it's done?
Sure. So our new product is called the Ultra Custom with Memory-Lok technology, and basically what it is, it's an inside the waistband tuckable holster that has a layer of thermoplastic composite embedded inside of it. What that allows us to do is when it heats up, it softens, and when it cools down, it hardens. So that allows us to have any similar sized firearm in this holster, customized and molded to the exact fit of that firearm within 5 or 10 minutes.
Awesome. Okay, so how do we exactly do it, and what do we need to do?
All right, so we're going to put the holster into the hot water. The water is about 165 degrees, and we'll leave it there for about 5 to 6 minutes until it softens. And you'll see when we take it out of the water, it's completely soft and malleable. That's when you know it's ready to go. So I use some weights just to put the holster and allow the holster to sink into the water. We put the holster in a plastic bag. Once it's in the plastic bag, we make sure to zip it almost all the way through so the air can come out, and we stick it in the water. What we're going to do now is we're going to let it sit there for about 5 or 6 minutes, and we'll come back to it and customize it to the Ruger 57. All right, so we left it in there for about 5 or 6 minutes. Now we're going to take it out, and it's hopefully going to be nice and soft. If it got to a point where it wasn't soft, you can just put it back in there.
It's a little hot, I'm sure.
It is a little hot, but it's bearable. It won't burn you. Take the weights out and feel now how soft and malleable this has become.
Oh, so it's completely changed shape. It's just like wet leather, except for it's not actually wet.
It's not
soft.
actually, exactly. It's very soft. So that means that the thermoplastic composite that we have inside has softened to the point that we can now mold it to whatever position we want it to, and it'll remain
once it cools down.
Once it cools, yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the Ruger 57 in there, right? We're going to stick it all the way in. Now, this one has a raised sight, so we developed the tool that allows us to go in and raise a channel so that the firearm can then, I'm just gonna take this out, put it in first, so that the firearm can come out of the holster easily, right? So, once we stick it in, we create a channel that goes all the way through. Now what we're doing is we're molding the inside of the holster to the pistol itself. So anywhere we want to have better retention is where we want to push. So, you know, the
ejection port.
Exactly, the ejection port.
Trigger guard.
In and around the trigger guard. So once you've got that tool in there, you can actually use this other tool to make sure that you've got it in there and that you're creating the angles that you want to create, so that you're creating that passive retention that's going to help you when you're carrying your firearm. And what we'll do now is, once we've worked it and really given it the shape that we want, look at this part over here. It's super defined. It gives us everything that the firearm has. It's transferred onto the holster itself. So all I'm doing is I'm applying pressure with my hand, and it's not hot. You can touch it. It's not hot at all. Once it cools off enough, we can probably stop doing it and just let it fully cool off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let it sit here for another 3 or 4 minutes, and we can come back and check it out.
Okay, so it's been 3.5, 4 minutes.
It's been about 3 or 4 minutes, yeah. What we did, we just let it cool off. We did continue, you know, pressing into certain pressure points that we wanted to. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cool the side off. And what we've got now is a fully customized holster to the Ruger 57. Now, what I want you to do, David, is that I really want you to tell us, touch the inside of the holster and tell us how good the firearm, or how well the firearm was imprinted into the inside of the holster.
Oh, what's interesting is a few minutes ago this was really soft, very pliable. Now it's all hardened up, and it actually is retaining the shape of the pistol. So we've got a brand new model here from Ruger with their 57, and we just created a holster for it. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The name of this product is?
It's the Ultra Custom with Memory-Lok technology, and you can fit and you can feel it when it locks into the holster. And there you go, you've got a customized Ruger 57 holster in about 5 or 10 minutes.
With 1791 holster.